gonna make it bend and break. Say a prayer.
Hi, it's Luna here, back for the second part of my veteran Sanctum Ophidia guide. Um, I'm sure you guys are wondering where I've been the last, 8 months. Well, you see, I made the first VetSO video right before Vardenfell dropped. It was as if Vardenfell was the iceberg and the raiding community was the Titanic. We thought everything was fine until it hit. As an example, from the last video, our tank quit. One of the DPS literally disappeared off the face of the planet. One of the DPS went full RP mode, and the last DPS got lost in halls of fabrication and has yet to emerge. We still aren't sure if it's because they haven't cleared or if they've literally gotten lost somewhere in there. So it's just me and the other healer left. She's currently in zone looking for new people to join us.
The wood elf known as Pimenton has been found guilty of the following crimes. Stealing rot.
So I thought first I would update you all on the changes in ESO. Two new trials did drop. The first one I mentioned before was Halls of Fabrication. It is completely useless to you as a healer. There's nothing in there that drops for you. You don't want anything to do with it. Just don't even go in there. It's a waste of your time. The second one is called Veteran Asylum Sanatoria. It does have a specific restoration staff that you can get. That is also useless. Don't even bother. The VMA restoration staff is still the best possible staff that you can run for this trial. And the good news is that I have finally 2 of them, so I could do away with that useless master staff. Anyway, I thought I would take this time to show you one of the most well-kept secrets in the ESO endgame raiding community: how to hold an instance open. Now, this is a multi-step process that is going to involve your entire team, if not the entire guild itself. Step 1. Set up team bonding events, which involve fishing exclusively for hours. Then collect all of the unfilleted fish. Now, this is important. It cannot be filleted. To avoid dissent, I keep track of who provides how many fish in order to return the appropriate amount of perfect roe, should I get any. Step 2. Download Votan's fish fillet. This is essential for keeping your instance open. Step 3. Consider key binding Votan's fish fillet. As you can see, I haven't done that, which means I have to move my mouse and click. If you think that's awful, go to settings and key bind it right now. Step 4. Go into your veteran SO instance and progress through as much content as possible. Now, if you can only get through the content that I have provided a guide for, this is going to help you keep that instance open while you wait for the next part of my guide. Step 5. Always keep one other person in the group at all times. This is critical because if you remove everyone else from the group, it closes the instance. You don't want it to close the instance because that defeats the whole purpose. However, that person can log out, so if they need to sleep, just have them log out without leaving the group. Step 6. Either quit your job or set up a shift schedule between the members of the team. Remember, the team that holds instances open together will probably complete that instance. Now, the universal timeout for ESO is roughly 15 minutes of idle time. The way to defeat this is to not be idle for 15 minutes. You can do that by emoting, whispering your friends, should you have any. Hosting an RP session in your instance. Or just running around in circles. But all of these require for you to be at your computer and awake. Votan's fish fillet provides one way of doing this without either of those conditions with just a click of a button. It is important to note, however, that there is a 1 second universal cooldown. Therefore, when you auto-fillet, one fish lasts 1 second. So 60 fish is 1 minute, 3,600 fish is 1 hour, and 86,400 fish is 1 day. Now, you should only need to fillet for roughly 8 hours at a time. That means you'll need a mere 28,800 fish to keep the instance open while you sleep. Make sure to set an alarm 15 minutes early, though, just in case. Congratulations! You have now learned the super secret way endgame raiding teams keep instances open while they progress through their content. Now, this is just my second part of my 56-part series covering veteran Sanctum Ophidia. The next part is going to cover the mob fight right before Manti, which is what I plan to do for this video until the debacle of Vardenfell happened. And that will be done as soon as Maps finds people who want to learn VetSO. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to subscribe.
Say a prayer, but let the good times roll in case God doesn't show.